An impressive library, to say the least. Let's see, if this were my library, these two walls would be my 40K books. These walls would be my Star Wars books. Oh, how far down does it go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 9 layers of books. That's incredible. I appreciate the dedication. Wait, is there a way to actually get from upper to lower levels? There's not. Like, there's ladders, but they don't go anywhere. So, the only books you can get into are right here. Everything else is just... This dude's a phony.
You're a phony! Hey, this guy's a great big phony!
This dude's a great big phony. What kind of lamp is this? Eh, it's whatever. Okay, fine. Placement should play with the right. Oh, it's the Last Supper. Nice. Oh, there is. Of course, I don't know the place mentioned by Mother because I ruined the picture, the text.
All eyes size you up. Chances are, that's the room my mother spoke of.
Yep.
And she also spoke of a Medusa. Should we go and try to find the creature now?
I don't even know. No, we're definitely not doing it now. First, we're exploring and looking for a random click. Find the Medusa. Oh. Is that the Grim Reaper? That is. Life and Death. Hold on, where's the Last Supper? You gotta get it close on that. Oh, the crucifixion too. Can I just sit here? I think that is just sitting. Yeah, it's just sitting. Oh, it's right there in front of me. How did I not... Oh, there it is. How did I not see this? Yoink. Oh, golden elixir. What's golden elixir do? It cures negative ailments, whatever. And...
The Last Supper by Leonardo.
Oh, I met him in House of Da
The last day
Vinci.
before his crucifixion, Jesus announces that he will be betrayed by one of his disciples.
Damn Judas. Okay. Finding a Medusa. That does not look like a Medusa. Can I go in here? Nope. Oh, that's an epic. That's like out of God of War. That's whatever.
The Song of Roland. Roland feeleth.
Who the
that
hell
death
is
near.
Roland?
His brain is oozing by either ear. With his brain oozing, it's already remarkable that he can feel anything.
I mean, you're right.
Christ Crucified by Velasquez. Look, someone's left a note there.
Oh, can I
Reserved for the
get...
Duke of Alquidia.
Can I buy patrons? I'd like that giant copy of The Last Supper. That is spectacular. Okay, looking for a Medusa. That's something. The hell? Nice little action figure. Is that Mortimer?
A painting with no name.
Maybe, I don't know. We haven't met him yet. There's Medusa. Let's keep exploring a bit first. I can unlock. Let's unlock.
Devil's Thorn. I'll keep it.
Okay. What's Devil's Thorn do? Displays immunities. It's whatever. Okay, I assume... Really? Did they have to add his junk in there? They added the junk for everybody. Okay. Here's the Medusa. Let's see what we have to do. It clearly has to do with something with those other statues with their junk showing.
I've got to find out what Mother was trying to do with her. The Medusa.
The Medusa.
A hero armed with a sword.
He's armed with a bit more than a sword.
A hero with a lantern. And the last one holding a shield.
Holding a shield in
I'll
front of
stake
his
my life
face.
on it. All the statues form a single scene together. The poor devils are about to face the beast. Let's give them a helping hand.
Am I giving them a helping hand? Find the solution to the Medusa enigma. Handle the mechanism. Think about the configuration. Rotate the statuette or stand back. Toward the hero holding the lantern. Toward the hero holding the sword. It should be toward Medusa, I think, because it's blocking the path. So we're going to stand back for a bit. We might just brute force this. The lantern is rotate. It's currently towards the Medusa, maybe towards the shield, so that the light will reflect off the shield and hurt the Medusa. I'm not sure. Rotate and toward the Medusa. And can we rotate Medusa? I don't think we checked that. We can. Oh, I don't know this. Okay. Toward the shield. Will that work?
If I respect the legend, I have to place the hero holding the shield in front of the Medusa. Except for here, it doesn't work. There must be something else.
Oh, what's this? How did I miss
Origin
this?
of myths, a reinterpretation of legendary creatures. Just what I need.
How
The
convenient.
text is in French on the left-hand page and in Latin on the right hand.
Ugh,
Let's find the
French.
chapter on the Medusa.
Read the page of... We could read the page in Latin. Let's read it in
Hang on.
French.
This version is significantly different from the regular one. It
Of
recounts
course
how
it
men
is.
have always belittled women in society. Harpies, mermaids,
Of course.
chimera,
Typical
the Hydra,
feminism, even in
Gorgon.
the 17th century.
Ah, the section on the Medusa. While some of the heroes divert attention from the Gorgon, the hero with the sword brandishes his weapon at the Medusa.
Well, some of the heroes divert the attention from the Gorgon. The hero with his... Maybe it's the other way around. Toward the hero with the lantern? And then
Looks right, but nothing's happening.
Okay, and this
Maybe,
guy...
in this position, the hero with the shield is just dazzling his colleague.
Unless... And maybe if we put you towards the lantern... That did nothing. Maybe rotate you to the hero with the shield. Hero with the shield faces the Medusa. No, we're gonna put you facing the guy with the sword. Maybe? And swords fight looking at Medusa. We know that should be right. Maybe you look at the guy holding the sword. That did nothing. Holding the lantern. Holding the shield. Oh. I thought it was at the Okay. I don't know what I did, but I did it in a good way. What is going on? Is the entire place coming down?
Whoa.
That's convenient. Find the solution. It has a double-sided painting. Oh!
For Pete's sake, Emily! You scared the pants off me. Don't ever do that again.
What did she
Your nose
do?
out of my business then.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Stop fooling around and tell me what you're doing.
That is uncomfortably close to her face. We can answer her frankly, dodge the question with humor, or answer with a question. What does she... I know she's immune to logic because, of course, she is psychology. Well, nothing more psychological than answering for questions, so let's go.
Oh, yeah? So tell me what you're doing here.
I mean,
It
Yeah.
actually worked.
Just like me.
Probably, but I asked the question first.
Well, then we'll pretend you haven't
You
asked.
don't
me
have
What
to
about a
get
little
this
dunk,
close to
Louis?
the faces,
Come on, I'm
guys.
listening. What are you doing here?
Ladies first. I just learned etiquette, so yes, ladies first.
Since you insist, Duchess, gallantry obliges this. Ladies first.
Why did you say it that
Give in, will
way?
you?
I won't.
I'm sorry, madam. It isn't in my nature.
Well, no matter. I'll tolerate your presence this one time.
Only this
Now,
once.
since you're here, make yourself useful. Look around on your side. I'll do the same on mine. And if you find anything of interest, let me know.
Oh, yeah. In your dreams.
Oh,
At your
come
service, ma'am.
on. She's clearly interested in you, dude. We're not gonna talk to her. Let's. Ooh, a potted something. Be like linked and just smash it. Occultism. Let's examine the symbols.
The heavenly symbols refer to Pandora's box. Emily, I'm pretty sure I've got Pandora's box.
Really?
Of course
Just
you
because
have.
it's
You see
got
an
the
earthen
symbols.
box, and you immediately assume it can only be Pandora's box.
Thank you, Emily.
Logical. What I like about you, Louis, is that you never fail to surprise me.
Yeah, I don't fail to surprise me too. Let's open it.
Emily, what if I open the jar? Would that then make man responsible for all the evils?
Try. It'll make a change. All right, can we move on now?
I do love your irony, but honestly, are you ever impressed by anything you see?
Yes, just not anything you see.
No, you really do need to do better than that.
Oh, I got an achievement for that. Nice. Ooh, a golden fleece.
A golden fleece.
It's freezing. Hurry up.
What advice would you use a hide? Do you think it's the golden? Do you think
Do
it's
you
the?
think that can really be Jason's golden fleece?
No, you are aware that Jason and the Argonauts is a myth.
A lot of things that
But Mortimer's been
seem to
protecting
be
this
missed
hide. It
are
must be of
true.
great value, don't you think?
Certainly of historical value, this kind of hide is still used by gold diggers in Eastern Europe.
Oh,
Now you see how easy it is to obtain a legend.
well then why hide
You
it?
have to act so nonchalant every time I show you something.
Nonchalant.
Louis, anyone can kill a sheep, rip off its hide, and say it's the golden fleece.
Not anyone. You
We're
need
at Lord
golden
Mortimer's,
dye.
not at some farmyard fair. You're just too skeptical.
And you have a tendency to believe anything. Talk about an unlikely pair.
Yet, you know opposites attract, don't you?
Okay, smooth. I'll give you that one, William, or whatever the hell your name is. Do I have my name here? Johann. That was pretty smooth. Is this the Gutenberg Bible? I need some more. Let's do some Golden Jai to restore some points.
An unofficial gospel?
Ooh.
You'd be more likely to find this kind of book at the Vatican.
Nothing special. The library at Buckingham has 3.
Well, this isn't the Library of Buckingham. Let's analyze the gospel, the
according
good
to
word.
Judas, or how to crucify Jesus as part of God's plan. You do realize that the contents of this book could undermine the very foundations of Christianity.
No,
One
it
more
can't.
reason to leave it in the secret room of a lost manor on a private island.
Do you realize how important this book is?
Of course, but what I really want to know is how did it come into Mortimer's possession?
He's an
I was
eccentric
thinking the
billionaire.
same
He
thing
probably
about all
buys
the paintings and
everything for
sculptures in
fun.
the manor.
Yeah, we already did. What a bragger. How did
How did
Buckingham
the
get a
English
hold of
manage to get their hands on them?
When someone wants to attract the attention of the world's leading power, somehow the gifts just
I mean,
call
that's fair
You
enough.
wouldn't have gone to the Vatican recently, would you?
in. Are you calling me a thief?
Really?
Certainly not. Never entered my mind.
That was rude. This is a gun and a dagger. Can we get the dagger?
Greek drachma. One of the rare
Oh,
ancient coins to be mentioned.
there was just a
both in the
coin
Bible
there?
And in the Quran.
Here's another book.
Mortimer is the author of this work.
Really?
Talks about his passion for art.
Ooh, a nice globe. What the? Anything in the display? That is Oh, there's no reflection. Terrible game. Anyway. Get... The hell?
Guess what I found?
The Holy Grail.
Older than that.
That's not the
A
whole...
piece of Noah's Ark.
Not that old.
This could go on for hours.
Right, come
Just
on, dude.
Tell me.
Caesar's laurel wreath. I can just see Mortimer dressed in a toga.
Have you
wearing a
even
laurel
met
wreath,
Mortimer? Can you
strutting
really
around
see him
his
like that?
manor all day long.
You have a curious idea of Mortimer.
Why? He's eccentric, like all the English are.
What?
isn't he?
Like all the
Well, if
English?
the
That
root
is
stands
so
for French
racist. Let's
grace,
cancel this
Then if I were
motherfucker.
you, I wouldn't be making that sort of remark.
True. Okay. Found Caesar's. We got another book.
Oh,
That's a piece of
looks like a
paper.
pamphlet on different political regimes.
Handwritten note
Writ-
written by Lord Mortimer. One skill in etiquette. That's not. Okay, I don't see
By
nothing like that.
Mortimer himself.
Good lord, that's a nice dual-handed sword. I could use that in Dark Souls. Don't
should see
put
the
your
sword, Emily.
hands
It's
on the
magnificent.
glass.
I'm busy. Describe it to me.
Sword of King
I
Arthur.
think this is Excalibur, King Arthur's sword.
I mean, that was
Always
100% a
dreamt
myth,
of
though.
drawing it from the stone.
How sweet. You're still clinging to your boyhood dreams.
What was
When you finished playing, maybe you can help
was
me
King
search the
Arthur
place.
written by the time of this? I know it's old, but I don't know if it's that old. Anyway.
Amber crystals.
Hey! That's not... I looked through this
Yes,
entire room and you
interesting.
still haven't
A
looked
manor in
anything?
Maine. Hundreds of
Come
acres of
on,
land in
hurry
Catalonia.
up, lady.
Properties in Shanghai. Incredible. Some of these deeds are over 600 years old, and all signed by the hand of Mortimer.
What?
I wonder if that's what inspired my mother's
Is he
attention.
an
How come
immortal?
all these documents have Mortimer's signature on them?
Do you think all these properties really belong to
Maybe
him?
it's just his, like, great-great-grandfather. Assume a theft, assumes there are several Mortimers. Yeah, I mean, it goes with his personality that he thinks
Maybe
he's immortal.
Mortimer is immortal or capable of living for a very long time, like Methuselah.
A first smile. Careful. Keep that up.
Oh
and see
yeah,
where
working the old charm.
Carry on sprouting inanities like that, and indeed I might. These documents are intriguing, but do you really think that's what attracted your mother's attention here?
No.
And how do you know my mother was interested in this room?
I didn't know, I just supposed she was. And you just confirmed it. So, do you think she found what she came for?
I don't know.
I don't
She
know.
was obsessed with Mortimer, and I must confess, these property deeds are troubling.
If that's the case,
Troubling.
why would she have left them?
Once again,
Because it would
don't
be
know.
very obvious to
We'll
steal
have to
them,
ask
and
her
then
when we
the whole
find
place would be on lockdown.
And what's your take?
What do you think of this collection? Why conceal the access? How has it all been acquired? Why
Why keep
conceal
such
it?
a collection hidden in a secret room? Any thoughts?
Mortimer has every reason in the world to conceal it, even if only to keep it from people like us.
Then why invite us
Hey,
to his
Emily,
private island?
We're not thieves. We're only looking. I wonder why my mother didn't make it clear what she was interested in here.
She didn't have time to write it down, or maybe she wasn't sure of what she was looking for.
What do you mean, write it
Or
down?
She wanted to
How do you
protect
know
her
that?
discoveries. It's disturbing.
You'll just have to search the rest of the room. Maybe you'll find something.
Maybe I'll find something. Are you not going to help? Is that another ruby? The hell?
What is that you found?
A
That
cameo
was
pendant.
2 feet away from you the entire
What's
time.
going on?
Nothing.
And you
For
couldn't
crying
look
out loud,
over there?
Emily, you lunged for that jewel like your life depended on it. Tell me what this is about.
No.
No.
We just met, Louis. I like you, but I can't just suddenly open myself up like a book to you.
What do you
Listen,
just
Emily,
tell me what?
It seems
then
pretty
be a
obvious
better
to me
liar,
that you
okay?
haven't come here for the sole purpose of sampling Mortimer's cellar.
Stop all the clever evasions and just trust me.
And why the hell
Oh,
should I place my trust in you?
Okay, we need to be psychological. This is psychology because I don't want any harm to come to you. And it's 0 cost, let's
When
do
are you
it.
going to understand that I just want to help you?
What do you expect?
Oh,
That I'll
exploited
fall into your
vulnerability, I
arms and
gain a
say
thingy
yes to
black.
everything you want.
What are you talking about? I'm only asking you to trust me a little.
If only on principle as a member of the Golden Order, for example.
Haha,
I'll
succeeded.
admit you are fairly reliable.
Thank you.
That's it? I was expecting more.
Well, I'm prepared to trust you when it comes to choosing a French cheese.
I
But I've
mean,
nothing to gain by confiding in you any
French
further
cheese
than that.
is pretty
Nothing
terrible.
to gain? Damn it, Emily. I'm only trying to help you. Stop needing to gain
Quit
something all the time.
zooming in
Because
on
you
the
think I need
faces.
help.
Just like everyone, you have your strengths and your weaknesses, and there's no use pretending otherwise.
Ha! And I bet you found out where I'm weak, haven't you?
Yes, in psychology. Should I just tell her that? Analyze her character. I mean, let's just go. I already know her weakness is psychology, so let's
You
go.
think your scathing wit protects you, but in fact, it makes you blind. No sooner have people introduced themselves than you already see them in a bad light.
Fair enough.
You play the part of a strong woman, and yes, you are a strong woman, of course. But what I see is a sensitive young lady who lacks self-confidence. Stop adopting a defensive posture, and you'll see just how quickly new doors will open.
There is some truth to what you say.
Of course. I am a
might have some
psychologist.
weaknesses, but I don't need your help to overcome them. And I'm simply not
You don't know that
contemplating
yet. If you could
collaborating with
overcome them by
anyone at this
yourself,
time.
you'd have overcome
Do you
them by
understand?
yourself by now. She already has a partner. She prefers to work alone. She likes to lead her investigation. She takes orders from someone. Reassure her about your short-lived collaboration. Conviction. I don't think we're going to conviction. We can't press her. She likes to lead the investigation.
Oh, it's
so-
crystal clear. You don't like people telling you what to do, and you do like giving the orders to everyone.
If I were the matron you speak of, I would have found an underling to search this place, and I would be sound asleep in my bed.
Oh, I completely
I
messed this
already
up.
have a work partner. I know my weaknesses. I don't doubt that your abilities will be of use to me. But I already have all that, thanks to my teammate.
Who's your
Is
teammate?
there any chance you might tell me who he is?
Or she?
No, I've already said too much. Consider
Unless-
yourself lucky I've even given you this much. It's extremely rare, believe me.
Come on, don't stop now that you've come this far. You know that eventually I'll end up making you talk.
You don't know
Well,
that?
since no one can resist you, let's see if you can guess who my partner is.
You're a gambler. So, your partner is...
I think it's your mother. Her sister. My mother.
It's as obvious as it is surprising. You're my mother's hard-hitting partner.
Oh, God, do you really believe
Damn
the
it.
nonsense that comes out of your mouth?
Well, a second ago I did. A little.
Sorry, Louis, your mother is not my partner.
It's not her sister or her mother. I think it's a man. It's her father, a member of the order. That's too on the nose, though. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna just do her
Chances
sister.
are, you're working with a member of the Order.
The only members of the Order other than ourselves are your mother and Mr. Washington. The former has sadly gone missing. As for the latter, I knew nothing of his arrival. Incidentally, you must have noticed how inefficiently our Order communicates internationally.
I mean, it's a woman and it's her sister.
Your sister. She's your partner. She's the one you're looking for.
Well, I am impressed.
Uh,
How the devil did
God.
you guess I had a sister?
Yeah, how the devil did I
Actually,
guess that
no,
after
you
5
knows.
guesses?
When it comes to getting results, you are very good. I grant you that.
Whew.
You deserve to know
Hail
why
Mary.
the sight of the cameo pendant affected me so strongly.
Her character revealed. Oh, your suspicious mind? No more. Emma Hillsbury. Do I see her sister? I don't think so. Oh well.
I thought it belonged to Emma, my twin sister.
Oh. Now I get why you said you had a memory for two.
Yes. You
Because
can't
you're
imagine to what
pregnant.
extent, though. As
You gotta
children,
eat for 2,
everyone
you have
got
a
us
memory
mixed
for
up.
2.
So one day we decided to play along. Since then, we have become one and the same. We have officially erased the identity of my sister Emma. Emily
Lord.
Hillsborough. The woman with 2 faces.
Clever. But isn't it complicated? How do you make it work?
One of us has no existence in the outside world. We share everything. First for one, then for the other. We dress the same, wear the same makeup, we speak the same. We've learned to act as one.
That
When we
seems
accept a mission,
needlessly
we both turn
complicated.
up. This time, though, she went ahead, and I was meant to wait for her on the mainland. She was meant to meet Sir Home and bring back the details so we could work out who would follow up.
And there was a problem?
She was supposed to return from Mortimer's 1 week ago.
Oh no.
The boat turned up at Plymouth, but alas.
So
no
wouldn't
trace of
Mortimer
my
be
sister.
suspicious that
Instead, a
someone
similar
else
party
with
and
her
message
exact
from
same
home,
face came
notifying
here?
me of her sudden disappearance.
So, my mother and your sister go missing just a few days apart. That's strange. Maybe their
Suspicious,
disappearances are
even.
linked.
It's clearly a possibility, but up to now I haven't found a trace of either of them.
None of this is very reassuring.
By
To
the
say
way, Louis,
honestly.
now that you are in on the secret, you are obliged to keep it to yourself. Or you will
Or
pay
what are you gonna do?
very
I have
dearly.
psychology on my
Don't
side,
worry.
bitch.
Your secret is safe with me.
Is it?
It's time to leave.
Just like Giuseppe's letter was safe with me. Hey. Is that the end of the quest? Huh? No.
So, what do you think of our first adventure?
Don't call it an
Must
adventure,
admit, it has been
dude.
fun by your side.
Same here.
Huh? Who's that? Oh, it's the...
Oh,
Good
she's been
lord,
drinking
you were
too much.
tatted out to hell.
Louis, I need to talk to you right now.
Good evening, Elizabeth. Actually, this is not a good time.
I'm begging you, please don't leave me alone.
I'll be waiting for you in your room, but don't be late.
Ooh. I have two choices.
I
The
was sure
luxurious
there was a certain
Duchess?
Je ne sais quoi between us.
Louis, we need to talk now. Otherwise, it'll be too late.
Or the
Looks like
crazy
Elizabeth
hippie
really
goth
needs me,
chick?
but if I start talking to her, for sure Emily won't wait for me. What should I do?
I mean... Fuck, I'm a sucker for a girl with tattoos.
Sorry, Emily, but I can't leave Elizabeth like this.
All right, Elizabeth. How can I help?
Thank you.
That is
Come on,
very good
follow me.
tattoos for the 17th century, though. That's, like, incredible.
I
Knight
really
in
need to talk
shiny
to you,
armor.
Louis, right now.
Does Lord Mortimer know the mess you've made of your room?
Listen to me, damn it. My days are numbered.
Elizabeth,
How so?
I don't know if it's about my mother again, but I'm telling you, you've nothing to be afraid of. She didn't come here for you.
I saw her.
Dun
Saw
dun
who?
dun.
You saw my mother?
Who do you
When?
think she
Just
saw?
last night.
She just
I went out
said
to
about,
walk
was
along the
talking
cliff
about
top
your
and
mother.
I saw her in the distance. She tried to hide right away, but I'm sure it was her.
Are
Okay,
you
you're
saying
being
you
a little
recognized my mother
paranoid
in
now.
the middle of the night while she was hiding?
Yes, Louis, I know it was her.
You just said she was far away, right? In the middle of the night. And the exterior of the island isn't exactly well lit.
I mean,
Listen, I'm telling you, it was her.
let's look at those tattoos. Huh? Oh, nope.
She
Chalice.
doesn't hesitate on her answers. She's not trembling. She's really convinced of what she's seen.
So are crazy
Did you
people.
talk to each other?
No,
Talk?
she was far away.
Yeah.
I didn't make any noise, and then she was gone.
Have you told anyone you've seen her? Sir Holmes? Mortimer?
You don't understand. It's her. She's here.
I
Yes,
know.
I understand.
That's why
no,
I'm
you're
here.
not listening. The moment I saw her, I was overcome by spasms.
Because
She's
you're crazy.
Here. I'm telling you, it was her.
I know she's here. That's. I hope she is. I'm trying to find my mother. I thought she picked up the bottle there for a second. You know, it's just one
I'll
glass.
drink with you, but let's go easy on it, okay?
Let's not and say we did.
I don't know where she gets her rot gut from, but
Oh,
frankly,
God.
it's disgusting.
Okay,
You
maybe
know,
just
Louis,
one glass
when I
then.
came here, it was in the hope of getting help.
Well, I'm here to help you, darling.
I've only just now realized that I've been drawn here into a trap.
What trap?
Oh, the alcohol's
You barely had a
Gone to my
sip.
head.
You have a lower tolerance than I do.
Here, the condemned's last drink.
How? Oh, you're talking about yourself. Well, can't let a lady drink alone.
man. I need to take it easy with the booze. At this
You
rate,
need to have
I
a
won't
better
last the
tolerance,
night.
my dude.
Let's go easy on the drinking, okay? Alcohol won't solve our problem.
I mean, no good story ever started with a glass of milk.
The second one isn't any easier.
So, Do you want to know why she did all those things to me or not?
Sure,
Even
why
if
not?
it changes the image you have of her forever?
What
It's
was she
my
trying to cure
mother.
you of then?
Of the one illness she never managed to treat me for.
Your craziness? Together to the
Come
end,
on,
darling.
Elizabeth. We have to finish what we started.
Oh my lord, he chugged that thing. Intoxicate. You've used 4 consumable items during a single quest or consumed a noxious element. Dialogue timer is no longer visible. Okay, we can use a Gloating elixir. We have a lot.
I feel all dizzy.
There, all done.
There must have been a reason. Just tell me. Tell me what my mother treated you for.
She wanted to silence them.
Who's them?
What? What are you talking about? Silence what?
Right, yeah,
The
be
voices.
specific. Don't
The
you
voices in
want
my
the
head.
voices in your head to stop?
They speak to me, Louis. They've always told me what to do. They say nasty things to
Well,
me.
that seems like my mother was trying to help you. Is she possessed?
Elizabeth, are you saying
I mean,
that
this is something
that spirits
Johan would
talk
believe.
to you?
You're right. Sometimes there are several voices. How did you know?
I was just guessing, lady, but
No, listen, I don't know anything. I'm just repeating what you said.
They want me. Want me just for themselves.
it's
They
okay,
talk to me
darling. You're all
the
mine.
time. Yet your mother did everything to make them go away. Ever since I was little. And look at the
I mean,
results.
can you really blame her for trying to
Impossible,
help
Mother.
you?
You spent your life trying to prove that the supernatural doesn't exist. Why punish this poor girl?
Oh, shit. What has she done to me?
Oh shit,
Oh, Louis. Are you starting to believe me?
a little bit.
No, but she...
Too bad it's all been for nothing. They're still there, you know.
What do you mean? They're still talking to you?
All the time. Despite everything Sarah put me through, I still hear them. And here I am on a lost island, knowing that no one knows me. And I find myself here at the exact same time as her.
Dun, dun,
You
dun.
see? You understand? You sense it too.
No, you're
I'm gonna
not
die.
going to die here. I won't stop that. I'll stop that. I'll be your knight in shining
I
armor,
beg
Elizabeth.
you, tell me you believe me.
I believe
I'm
you.
here, Elizabeth. I'm right here with you. And I do believe you.
Thank you, Louis. You know, despite what people might think, I'm not crazy.
Are you? That's what every crazy person says, to be fair. Although, to be fair, it's what every non-crazy person says, too, so...
My God, Elizabeth, how is this possible?
How's what possible?
Welcome to my world, little Louis.
Little Louis.
Welcome to my life.
Advise her to escape from the island, or advise her to stay? No, I got you, babe. You're
not rush
safe
into
with
things.
me.
You have nothing to fear here. I'm with you. And anyway, my mother's gone missing. You're not in any danger.
Do I have her, what's it called? Her weaknesses and abilities? Adams Elizabeth. Immunity, psychology. I don't know her weakness.
That's not what the voices say.
Listen to me.
I can
Don't give
overpower
up.
the
You
voices.
must
Don't
resist.
worry.
And tomorrow, you'll see. Things will be better.
They'll be
You like
better
my little
because I'll be
concoction,
here
don't
for you.
That's rare.
I don't.
What?
It no longer has any effect on me. But my guests generally don't appreciate me mixing alcohol with laudanum.
Laudanum. You been drugging me, bitch?
What? You put laudanum in my drink?
In both. Don't worry, my little Louis. We'll sink down to the bottom together.
Oh, man. I feel like puking. I really feel like shit.
Uh-oh.
I gotta get back.
Don't worry, Louis. I'm here now.
Oh,
I'll
thank you,
take
darling.
good care of you.
And I'll take good care of you back.
What is this bitch gonna
What,
do to me?
bitch?
Don't touch me.
Oh,
Just
come
move.
on. Don't be shy.
If I get up, I'll fall.
What the hell? Okay. The face zooming is even worse than that part. Although it looked like that's what it would try to be, but still.
Leave everything to me.
Oh god, you're not going to sacrifice me to Beelzebub, are you?
Just let go.
And that's the end of the game.
Mademoiselle, may I come in?
Inebriated. What does that do? Inebriated. You gain 1 skill point in psychology. You drank with Elizabeth Adams until you were drunk. Okay. Okay, look. I know this looks bad, but it's not what it looks
I
like.
shouldn't have drunk so much.
I wish it was, but it really wasn't.
Oh shit.
What the hell? She died? What happened to her?
Elizabeth!
What happened to my goth girlfriend? Son of a... Okay. Success. I resolved the enigma of the Medusa. I discovered Lord Mortimer's room where he hides his treasure. I found out that Emily was hiding something. I persuaded Emily to tell me her secret. I accepted to keep Elizabeth's company. I failed by having a few drinks. I was just being nice. An alternative class, I could have joined Emily in the room. Yeah. Hey, level 5. Let's go. Okay, next. Okay, we have 4 available points. Erudition. 1, 2, 3. Do I want to be erudite? Yeah, I saw some stuff with erudition, so let's pop that up a little bit. Let's put that to level 1. And... let's do 1 in diversion and 1 in psychology to bump that up to level 3 as much as we can. Oh, two frickin'. The hell, that's it? The hell? Choose a quest. God damn it, my name's right there again. Now I have to edit this. God damn it. Where's my mother? Start from 8 Conclave. Warning, this is a narrative game. Which choices have real impact? Skipping in the beginning of the game result greatly diminish experiments. Yes, okay. We are not. We're going to go. Where's my mother? Hold.
How many times must I tell you?
Oh,
You must
God.
never put your life on the line for me.
Mother has always had a fascination for Lord Mortimer.
I never saw her with her hand like that, did I? That was just in a flashback
To
dream.
find your mother as quickly as possible. Without your mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine.
All I can tell you is I'm looking for my sister.
Yeah, we know.
Do you believe your mother capable
Oh, this is just a
of
recap.
torturing a child?
Probably.
For cannons, Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother.
Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious Affairs, and Jacques Peroux, French Revolutionary Tribunal Judge.
And a
You'll
jackass.
find that Lord Mortimer is not what one would call conventional, Monsieur de Richet.
Okay, and her right in the middle of the
Monsieur de
floor.
Richet, I am arresting you for the murder of Elizabeth.
But I didn't do it. Okay, my next read. +1 conviction, erudition, or politics. What's my talents? I can't. My character, maybe? Here we go. What was it again? Politics, erudition, or conviction. Let's do politics. Where is it? Politics. Thoughts on the French Revolution. Let's go. Wait. Oh, I can equip 2. Okay, let's also do conviction. Start quest. Lord Mortimer. Do we finally get to meet the man? It just took somebody dying. Why is there a giant pit in the middle of his office? Is this like that scene from Game of Thrones?
Is there nothing?
Is this
you
the
want to say,
earring?
Louis?
I said a lot.
It wasn't me. I didn't kill her.
I'd much rather have met you under different circumstances.
Lord
Look.
Mortimer, believe me, I'm very conscious of the gravity of the situation.
You can look at my internet history. You'll know I have a thing for girls with tattoos, and I wouldn't have killed
I
her.
am innocent.
Out of respect for your mother, rest assured that I do want to believe you.
And all I want is to be able to prove it to you. When do we start?
We
How do we
already
start?
have. Tell me, Louis, how do you feel?
Silly question or trap like a rat? Trap like a rat is free. Maybe I'll look at his immunities and vulnerabilities. Wait, can I see? Can I not see? There it is. Mortimer. I don't have him unlocked yet? Oh, God. Whatever. We're going to do the free one, trapped like a
I
rat.
feel like a rat trapped in a maze.
Interesting.
What was
I beg
that?
your pardon?
Is there a parrot?
Sarah also felt like she was trapped like an animal.
Don't talk about my mother.
Where are you going with this, my lord?
Did you think my
Sarah's
mother killed her?
behavior grew odd before her disappearance. Her attitude changed.
What is clipping
She
through my
became prey to
shirt right
outbursts
there?
of violence and a number of temporary absences. I'm just trying to make sure that you don't go getting lost like your mother did.
You're not suggesting that I might have killed Elizabeth.
Is that a weird... What is that
that I
weird
don't
shadow on
remember,
my
are you?
shirt?
I don't know, Louis. It's just that what with your mother and now you, it's...
I mean, you did invite me,
Lord,
so simmer down.
more I
Why do you
dig
have a
into
mini
the
guillotine
situation,
on your chest, on
the
your
more I'm
table?
under the impression that you've been set up.
Thank you.
Before going any further, I must inform you that Sir Gregory is about to arrive.
Fuck, Sir
He
Gregory.
is coming to question you about the murder of poor Elizabeth, whom he was very
No, he
fond
was
of.
not.
He is quite determined to
He
find
was a
the culprit,
jackass.
whomever they may be. So, convince him of your innocence.
I thought
Then we
I
can
was supposed to
continue this
convince you.
conversation.
Why am I convincing this other jackass? Oh, now I have Lord Mortimer. And I don't know his weaknesses. Fuck it.
William, I would like to see you a moment before we begin. In private.
Well,
Let's
I just
step outside
wasted
a
that golden root.
Louis, this will only take a few moments.
Yes, take your time. Are you really giving me a... Why are all the servants leaving? Search the study, or... Wait. This is such obvious bait. We're gonna wait.
Better not make myself look more suspicious than I already do.
Right?
Good evening, Monsieur de Richet.
Likewise, Sir Gregory.
Well then, let us begin. Monsieur de Richet, you were found standing over Miss Adams' body. We must shed some light on your responsibility in this
I have no
tragedy. We
responsibility.
shall
I
then
was
decide on
framed,
your
set
fate.
up.
But you must know that if you do not convince us of your innocence, it will cost you dearly. Now you are going to tell us everything that happened last night, without leaving any detail out.
Okay, I
First
probably
things
will.
first, how did your evening begin?
I was with Emily when Elizabeth. I was with Emily.
Duchess
Let's
Hillsborough
be
and I
very
were returning to our rooms when
honest about things that
Elizabeth
are
came upon us.
of public
So you were
knowledge.
with the Duchess?
Yes, we were talking. We were walking up the stairs, and it was late.
Where did you come from?
Oh, that's not something.
I don't remember.
I am not telling him the truth. I don't remember.
Listen, with everything that's happened, my thoughts are a bit mixed up.
And I did
remember
spend the
very
night
well.
drinking.
I'm sorry.
Now, why does that answer not surprise me? But please, do go on.
Okay.
We were heading for our rooms when Elizabeth burst into the corridor, barely dressed. She was panic-stricken and insisted on speaking to me.
That was true.
So I found myself in Elizabeth's
And
room.
Emily will back
Sat
that up.
down together. She insisted we have a
Why
drink,
isn't
or
Emily here?
would
She
refuse
was
to
with me
confide in
most of the night.
What exactly did she want to speak about?
She was afraid somebody was going to murder her. She said she feared Mortimer. She claims she saw my mother in the morning. Yeah, well, be honest.
She was panicked. She claimed she had just seen my mother on the island.
Did she say where she saw her?
The cave, on the pond, on the cliffs. We'll be honest.
I seem to remember something about cliffs.
Let us continue. And what happened next?
Then she told me she had poured laudanum in my glass. The next minute I was on the floor.
Is
when
my
I woke up, she was lying in a pool of blood.
My
That
hand
was all you had to say?
was
You
clipping
expect
through
us to
my
believe that you
shirt.
have no idea what happened to her?
That's
Yes,
what I'm
because
saying.
I'm telling you the truth.
How can you possibly expect us to believe you?
Because it's the
Gregory,
truth.
we must consider every possibility.
Test my blood for laudanum. Is that something you can do? I don't even know.
Louis, do you have any idea who could have done it?
Jacques Peru. It could have. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it was me. Who's Jackie's Perot? Do I know him? Oh, it's that dude. Like, it might have been him. God. I'm saying it's him. Fuck that dude.
Why don't you ask him where he was last night?
Monsieur Peru, what would his motive be? Do you have any proof?
No, not exactly, but he'd already roughed her up once.
Monsieur de Richet,
Uh-oh,
you
I
should
failed
not
something.
accuse the first person to come along without at least some...
Yo, accuse
sure you are
me.
worthier than that.
Can you think of anyone else?
Let's finish this, William. I
Confrontation
don't
failure.
rightly know how we can give the best...
I'm condemned? The use of the vigilance skill costs one more effort point. You have been condemned for the murder of Elizabeth Annos. Oh, that
to an
stinks.
individual who can manipulate the truth to absurdity.
Louis, unfortunately, you haven't managed to convince us. You will agree that you had the time and the motive.
Motive?
To commit the murder.
What motive did I have?
I am devastated, but I must agree with Gregory and declare you guilty.
What the?
Gentlemen, if you please, wait. There is something else.
Jesus Christ.
Elizabeth ended up telling me why my mother had tried to treat her.
The voices in her head.
How
is
do
that
you
it?
know
Spoke to you
that?
about them too, didn't she?
Obviously she did.
I'm not a
He knows
doctor,
about it.
but She was persuaded she heard voices in her head. You don't think she might have killed herself,
By
do you?
stabbing herself 9 times. I find that
I
extremely...
mean, it happens to a lot of the Clintons, friends.
Stabbed 9 times?
It appears that the murderer.
It's like that scene from
stabbed
Beyond
her
Human.
several times.
28 stab wounds. You didn't want to leave him a chance, huh?
Times from behind. We counted 9 gashes in all. All of them were relatively shallow, and they were all given from roughly the same angle of attack. Traces of blood appear to prove that she was standing throughout
The entire attack? What is her shallow...
I might not have the strength of Hercules, but if I had stabbed a woman, I'd probably have made deeper cuts.
Sounds plausible. I have to admit, you put forward a powerful argument.
Thank
Mr.
you.
Darche.
I think that will be all, Gregory. The benefit of the doubt suffices.
Wait, what? His chin clipped through his shirt.
Thought we wouldn't notice, but we did.
You thought we didn't notice that, but we did. That's just it?
I would like to
The
thank you
cuts were
for helping
shallow,
us
so
shed
I'm all
light
for
on
murder?
what happened last night.
Good lord.
To be honest.
What? Lawyer, you gained 1 conviction. You convinced the judges of your age. No, I did not. That was plot convenience. What is my vigilance? Do I even have vigilance? There we go. It's already level 1. Notice noteworthy details or oddly placed elements.
You are not the only suspect.
Then why am I the
prepared
only
to
one
believe you
here?
were dropped. Our poor Elizabeth hid the stuff everywhere, and I could smell laudanum on you 3 yards away.
So you knew
What?
it wasn't me from the start?
Right?
We weren't sure.
That dude almost shot me.
Louis, I am sorry, but everything points in the same direction.
Does
I
it?
only know one person on this island who might have had a big enough grudge against Elizabeth, who has no alibi.
Are you talking about
and
my
whose
mother?
behavior is,
Should I have thrown my mother than bus?
Suspect. Not to mention dangerous.
Tell me what happened before my arrival. I think I've been patient enough.
Those are some very nice eyes, I will say that.
You don't need us for any of this. So come along, Monsieur Peru. We are leaving.
Right. It's time we spoke about your mother.
You think my mother did kill her? She's in hiding.
She seems to be making every effort to steer clear of your guests.
What do you mean?
For the past few weeks, my mother's been playing cat and mouse, if you will. I don't know why, but it wouldn't surprise me to learn that she's trying to avoid someone. The question is, who?
And in your opinion, would she be the cat? Or the
My mom is always the cat.
Knowing my mother, she would be the cat.
I basically got that word for word.
Better, Louis.
What was the official reason why my mother came to your island?
I knew about your mother's activities and yours in the Golden Order.
Dun dun
I
dun.
thought we had everything to gain by working together.
You mean the canon deal with Monsieur Bonaparte?
Among
Ooh.
others, yes. How did you hear
Everything's
about that?
tying together.
Monsieur Bonaparte came to speak to me about it yesterday, during lunch.
I thought it was breakfast.
So they
Make up your mind,
You
people.
were supposed to let me speak to you about it first. Our
Well,
friend
you know those
Napoleon
Frenchmen.
desperately needed financial backing to properly equip his army. I took it upon myself to back him because I have a firm conviction that he can go far.
Aha.
We shall see.
Foreshadowing.
However, there's one thing that surprises me.
Did my mother sell arms or why help a lieutenant? Let's talk about my mother.
Did my mother intend to finance a war? I'm not sure that I follow.
No, your mother's aim was not so much to partake in a war, but rather to make Monsieur Bonaparte accountable.
Really?
France is in turmoil, and having the support of a military man can often come in handy, Louis. You'll see. Once this deal was closed, I had big plans for Sarah.
Such as what?
You see, I've invited several influential figures on my island.
Yeah, I
to
know, I've
present
met
them
'em
with
all.
a project at the conference. It will be presented later today. I thought that the Golden Order had a role to play, and I still think so. I was hoping Sarah
bet
would be
you
able
do.
to join us.
I see.
I mean, I'm trying to find my mother,
If by
but hey.
chance your mother decided not to return to us before the conference,
Ooh.
would you?
I am being
do
invited
the
to the
honor
inner
of
circle of the
attending?
Golden Order.
If only to follow the deliberations while waiting for her to duly take her seat.
Why not? We shall see.
Thank you so much. In this way, you'll be able to keep your mother informed of what he said. There's something else I'd like to briefly go over. Earlier, you asked me the official reason
I
for
did.
your mother's presence here.
And you were very
Is there
elusive
an
about that.
off-the-record reason why your mother came here?
I will be evasive about that.
If only my mother had trusted me, but she remained very mysterious. I'd have been delighted to answer your question.
Is this usual for her?
As head of the Order, secrets are her bread and butter, as you can imagine.
Yeah, really.
That said, it's the first time she hasn't let me in on the reason for her trip. And it intrigues me, to tell you the truth.
Well, I'm sure that Sarah will explain everything once she reappears. There's something I still don't get. In your opinion, why would your mother remain in hiding over several weeks?
Because she's wary, she might discover something. Like, I would not tell him any of this, but I think she might have discovered something.
Maybe she found something out.
What do you mean?
My mother has a gift for investigating.
Better than
If
me.
she had picked up a lead, nothing would have stopped her.
The only thing I can tell you is that Sarah had indeed
No,
changed.
she has not. She's
At the
always my
beginning
mother.
of her stay here, we enjoyed spending time together, solving the world's problems.
Enough about her. What of her disappearance? Why did you speak about that? What about her disappearance? Come on.
Tell me about her disappearance.
Yeah, where is my mother?
Your mother has been seen once. Her behavior on the evening of your arrival greatly surprised Gregory and myself. She resurfaced to attack Emma, Emily Hillsborough's twin sister.
Ooh.
And she shot her with a pistol. Then,
is she
before
dead?
Gregory could intervene, she ran off and disappeared again.
I beg your pardon? Hang on. That means my vision on the wharf, it was actually happening inside the manor. Mother shot Emily's sister? The very person she came looking for? Why would she do that?
To tie up
Excuse
loose
me,
ends.
But between that and the childhood of Lady Adams, it's all a bit much for me to cope with. I need to piece it all together again to see things more
Right,
clearly.
give me a minute, my
You said
dude.
that you spent a lot of time talking together at the beginning. What happened for that to change?
I'm afraid I haven't much to tell you. The more the days went by, the more she withdrew into herself. She never gave me an explanation.
Well, people like that tend not
They
to give you an
came,
explanation.
then she purely and simply disappeared.
Why don't you
Where
keep
did
better
she
track
go
of
when
your
she
guests?
wanted to be alone.
She would shut herself away in a room we use as a box room upstairs.
A box room?
Would you allow me to go there?
Naturally, Louis, of course.
Oh, thank
I'll
you.
send you a servant to open it.
Thank you.
One last thing, although I don't know if there is a connection.
I'm listening.
A gate was forced the other night near the
Ooh.
wharf. Nothing serious, just a few small things damaged.
Quit acting so surprised. I can either excuse myself. Oh, not excuse myself as in walk away. Excuse myself as in like I'm sorry. Or lie to him. Yeah, I was looking for my
Sorry,
mother.
my lord, but
Hey, I
was searching for
basically
leads
said
to
the
my
same
mother.
thing again.
I thought I was hot on her trail and didn't take any precautions.
Well, you could have reported it to a servant.
Yeah,
No,
sorry, my dude.
I shall put it down to your ardor and anxiety.
Thank you.
However, please try to respect my estate in future.
No
I certainly will.
promises.
Please accept my sincerest
Just
apologies.
don't look into your secret room with the
That's all I
Pandora's
can
box
tell you
and the
about
golden
the
fleece.
disappearance of your mother, Louis. I would like to have been more helpful.
I shall stay on her trail and follow up any leads.
Thank you. We will meet later on to welcome our last guest.
Oh.
In the meantime, I shall get someone to open the box room upstairs for you.
Thank you.
Thank you indeed. Okay. Hey. Whoa.
The room is just opposite Mortimer's study.
Oh, I don't get to explore his office anymore? Go to the tower room. Will do. Can't a servant pick this up? Disgraceful. The hell?